Round 1 of March Madness has officially begun, and we take on the Baylor Bears. We've not only seen this team in the regular season, we've beaten them. But this isn't the regular season. Even though we didn't win the opening tip-off, I'm able to get a quick steal and get the offense moving in the other direction. And after this nasty ankle breaker, I'm able to get my floater up and in. That's the first one that falls down. Now I am feeling myself. In transition, I hit a 3, and I'm not even looking at the basket. And it's not just on the offensive side, it's the defense too. I get a huge swat right here. I'm moving off ball, getting open in the corner, and I'm keeping the defender guessing. When am I going to pull it? Am I going to at all? Hit the step back, hit the 3. And even though they're able to answer right back and get a crazy dunk to secure some momentum, I go right back down the court and do the same thing. And I'm able to get my teammates involved when my shot's not falling. I'm able to get a nice pass out here to the big man and to the guard. And at the end of the first half, I've got 18 points and we have a 21-point lead. And where was this in my scouting report? Who said I could get up like that? The reverse slam to start the second half. I'm pulling step backs. I'm hitting from the top of the key, fadeaways from the wing. It doesn't matter. I'm blocking shots. And as I dribble out the remainder of the clock, we were able to secure a 22-point win over the Baylor Bears. I contributed 38 points and 11 assists. And after proving we were the better team on the court, we lived to see another day. On to round 2 we go, and we take on Dalton Connect and the Tennessee Volunteers. And on the opening tip-off, I am setting the tone. I am setting the pace. A spin move, getting inside, the reverse, sliding on my ass, I make the floater. And then I'm shooting from the wing. It doesn't matter where I'm at. If I'm feeling my shot, I'm gonna pull it. And although Zakai Ziegler won Defensive Player of the Year, he's got a great offensive game too. He hits the 3 in my face, but you know I answer right back, drop him on the floor. Don't get the call, but I hit the shot. And since the refs aren't gonna call the fouls, I'm gonna have to take matters into my own hands. I get a nice block here. Offensively, just finding my spots, getting to where I want to shoot. Dalton Connect answers right back with this crafty finish. He is keeping the score very close, but my offensive game is causing too much attention, which leads to somebody being open, and you know my team can knock down shots. And on this inbound play, I'm just too big for Zakai Ziegler. He cannot guard me down low. I dropped him again, and look at, they are double teaming me. My team can hit threes. And look at the ball movement on full display. Is that the San Antonio Spurs with Tony Parker, or is that the UCLA Bruins with Greg Winston? At this point, the fatigue is really starting to get to me though. I've been trying to defer to my teammates and it's been working, but you can see right here, after I give this ball to Adem Bona, I go for the 3 and it's just a lazy shot. I don't drive in. Coach can obviously tell something's wrong, and then in transition, I get scored on. Coach calls the timeout, and I'm sitting on the bench for the last few minutes. I've got 17 points and 8 assists, but I need this energy for the second half. We've only got a 5-point lead, which is still good, but it could definitely be a lot better, and I am feeling springy coming out of that second half. And I'm feeling tenacious. This first shot is off. I get the offensive rebound. I'm trying to make plays for my teammates. Kick it back out to Dylan Andrews. It's off again. I am fighting for these boards and say one last try, knock it down, and eventually he does. The handle's feeling good. I'm getting the calls. I'm getting the whistle going my way. The floater drops and the free throw as well. I'm trying to play defense on Dalton Connect, but his off-ball movement is just so good. And I get a little bit too greedy here, trying to steal the ball from the point guard, and they make me pay big time. And in transition, Dalton Connect hits another 3. So I know we need to get the momentum. So on this loose ball, we go in transition. I get the outlet pass and the huge dunk. Look at the hang time by Greg Winston. How do you get up like that? I don't know. And how do you lose the lead like this? Tennessee gets an and 1 inbounding 3. They get a ridiculous bounce going their way. Now in transition, it's another layup for a 3-point play. The defense is just letting up easy baskets, and here they kick it out to Connect in the corner. You know what they say about white guys in the corner, but luckily he misses it. I get the rebound, get the pick and roll, and Adem Bona skies up for the slam, and that right there, with me backing down the point guard, hitting the fadeaway, should allow us to hold on to a 5-point lead. The spin move, baseline, switching hands, the left-handed floater. That's the 40th point of the night for me, and I dribble the ball out. The team moves on to the Sweet 16, and we knock off the Volunteers by 7 points, 40-14 with 8 rebounds, a steal, and a block. My best game of my collegiate career, and this is going to have my draft stock skyrocketing. There isn't a team I wanted to see more in this tournament than the USC Trojans. They knocked us out of the Pac-12 tournament, and in the beginning of this game, I cannot buy a basket. I miss this three from the top, I get to my spot, and the floater rolls and touches every part of the rim, but doesn't go in. I lose this ball here, and in transition, they get the huge layup. It rolls in and out, and they dunk it on my head. I mean, nothing is going right for me in the beginning of this game. Luckily, I'm able to see one go in, and sometimes that's all it takes. Even after a rough start, I'm making nasty moves, hitting baseline floaters, and finally starting to see things go my way. The dunk is falling, the team is moving the ball well in transition, and after sitting down Boogie Ellis and hitting a three on the wing, I knew for a fact this game was gonna be different. Even though he breaks my ankles here on this play, I'm still able to get up and swat his shot to the first row. Kick it out to my teammates, getting everybody involved. You know that when I drive, it brings a lot of people in, and through the first half, I have 14 and 7. Boogie Ellis 13, 5, and 4 steals. Inbounding play drawn up for me, getting me a shot at the top of the key. That's exactly my favorite place to shoot when it comes to hitting threes, but they answer right back. I mean, this USC team is here for a reason. I'm able to start really feeling it from behind the arc, knock another corner three down. The spin move is falling, the floater's going in, and even when things start to go my way, I not only get my ankles broken, I get the foul called on me, and that's my 4th foul of the night so far. I'm not going to let it faze me though. Even when the shots by my teammates are off, I'm fighting for offensive rebounds, trying to make the best play. Here, Sebastian Mack knocks down the three and cuts the lead down to 10 points. And here I have my tight handles and aggressive decision making on full display. Ade Mara skies up for the lob, and we are trying to dig into this lead. Here, the shot is off. I get the offensive rebound, but I just can't get the shot to fall. Down by 8 points with only a few minutes left. Again, I'm in foul trouble, so we've got to avoid me collecting that 5th foul. I pick up Boogie Ellis at half court, and this offense is just moving the ball. I cannot keep up with it. Here, I try to grab the offensive rebound, but Bronny James fights it out of my hand, and as Bronny is working on my teammate, he ends up dropping him. I go to contest the shot, and a foul is called. Luckily, after a replay, they show that it wasn't me who made the contact. It was my teammate. Down by 9 with just a minute left, I hit the three on the wing, get the foul call, and I knock in the free throw for the 4-point play. It is anybody's game. 45 seconds left, down by 5. I sky up to block the shot, and the whistle is called. The ball rolls off the rim, and I have officially fouled out of the Sweet 16. Boogie Ellis is able to make both of his free throws, and we lose the game by 7 points. And I am helpless. I am sitting on the bench away from my team. You can tell my body language is completely off, and I can't help but wonder, what could I have done more? I made my shots when I needed to, but I had such a slow start. It clearly just wasn't enough. And as I sat there contemplating, wondering what could I have done more, I couldn't help but think, was this the final game I would ever play in college?